And this is the old Stormwind Keep. Petitioner's Chamber.
Hello.
Oh, High Elves. So yeah, that's the High Elf model of back in Classic. Oh, Count Remington Ridgewell. And then Lord Burrows K. Wishock. Huh. Oh, this is the path to the garden. They've changed this in Modern WoW. They've moved the garden up a bit. And this is just another chamber. I think the Petitioner's Chamber is basically flipped to the other side. Pfft, random gnome skeleton. Oh, that's not a place that exists. Also, I know there's a quest here. If you go to around here, you can get a book that you can return to the library here. Oh, here's a room that got deleted. And I wish they hadn't. It's like a little history room. Lady Dana Kennedy. Grand Admiral Proudmoore. Commander of the Alliance Fleets, friend of Stormwind. King Lane I of the House of Rin, Liege Lord of Stormwind, Defender of Azeroth. Azeroth back in the day, like at some stage during WoW, during Warcraft 3, meant the Kingdom of Stormwind. Azeroth wasn't the planet; it was Stormwind itself. Like Stormwind was the city, the kingdom was Azeroth. At some stage they decided to make Azeroth the planet, and Stormwind a city, and the name for the faction and the kingdom of Stormwind. You know, it makes a few things weird. Lady Mara Fordragon, High Clerist of Stormwind, patron of the refugees who fled to Lordaeron after the First War. She's the bright mother of our future. May she rest in the light. No plaque for her. No plaque for Khadgar. A little disappointing. Oh, you still see that painting turn up a bit. But yeah, that's a cool little room.
Hello.
King Anduin has placed great importance on learning and thus provided funds for making copies of various tomes and writings available to the public. It's very simple. You can bring me a library script, and I'll give you a copy of one of the available books.
Have a good one.
A library script. You can only get library scripts by completing a limited few quests. Presumably there's enough for each book. As the politics and rivalries of the seven human nations waxed and waned, the line of guardians kept its constant vigil against chaos. There were many guardians over the years, but only one ever held the magical powers of Tirsol at any given time. One of the last guardians of the age distinguished herself as a mighty warrior against the shadow. Agwyn, a fiery human girl, won the probation of the Order, was given the mantle of guardianship. Agwyn vigorously worked to hunt down and eradicate demons wherever she found them, but she often questioned the authority of the male-dominated council of Terrasfall. She believed that the ancient elves and the elderly men who resided over the council were too rigid in their thinking, not far-sighted enough to put a decisive end to the conflict against chaos. Impatient with lengthy discussion and debate, she learned to prove herself worthy to her peers and superiors, and resolved frequently chose valor over wisdom in crucial situations. As her mastery of the cosmic power of Terrasville grew, Agwin became aware of a number of powerful demons that stalked the icy northern continent of Northrend. Why am I reading words that aren't there? That stalked the icy northern continent of Northrend. Traveling to the distant north, Agwin tracked the demons into the mountains. There, she found that the demons were hunting one of the last surviving dragonflights and draining the ancient creatures of their innate magic. One of the last surviving dragonflights. Well, that's certainly been changed in modern WoW. The mighty dragons, who had fled from the ever-advancing march of mortal societies, found themselves too evenly matched against the dark magics of the Legion. Agwin confronted the demons and with the help of the noble dragons eradicated them. Yet as the last demon was banished from the mortal world, a great storm erupted throughout the north. An enormous dark visage appeared in the sky above Northrend. Sargeras, the demon king and lord of the Burning Legion, appeared before Agwin and bristled with hellish energy. He informed the young guardian that the time of Terrasville was about to come to an end, that the world would soon bow before the onslaught of the Legion. The proud Agwin, believing herself to be a match for the menacing god, unleashed her powers against Sargeras' avatar. With disconcerting ease, Agwin battered the demon lord with her powers and succeeded in killing his physical shell. Fearing that Sargeras' spirit would linger on, Agwin locked the husk of his body within one of the ancient halls of Kalimdor that had been blasted to the bottom of the sea when the Well of Eternity collapsed. Agwin would never know that she had done exactly as Sargeras had planned. She had inadvertently sealed the fated mortal world, where Sargeras, at the time of his corporeal death, had transferred his spirit into Agwin's weakened body. Unbeknownst to the young guardian, Sargeras would remain cloaked within the darkest recesses of her soul for many long years. Christ, there's even more books. Makes sense it's the library, but let's just go. When we get up here, I'll be able to show you Lady Craster. I think Craster, whatever, we'll find out her name. I do believe she's up here. Yes, here she is. I actually vaguely remember this. Also, Bolivar. Here he is, alive and well, with auras.
Light greetings.
She glares at you. That's all. Lady Prester glares at you.
Be careful.
Greetings, citizen. Enjoying your stay in Stormwind? Other, have you heard any news of my father? Enjoying your stay in Stormwind? Other, have you heard any news of my father?
Well met. Light be with you. Greetings.
Need help? Well met. You need something?
They, despite being kind of important characters, only have generic lines. He's got a unique voice. And here's the Battle Master for Alterac Valley.
No!
I hope that you're here to go to Alterac Valley, Curganoch. We can use all the help we can get. And yeah, back in the day, you didn't just sign up via things, via some menu. You actually had to go talk to Battle Masters. There also used to be like weekend events that gave bonus.
Hey there.
Major Samuelson. That name sounds familiar. There also used to be events that gave bonus honor. If you did that particular battleground during them. Ah, yeah, I was thinking. In Kata, it turns out that he's part of the Twilight Hammer. Though apparently in Legion's gotten rid of the majority of the Villain Unmasked questline. Huh. That's odd. Basically, it was to lead into the Twilight Highlands. It's been mostly gotten rid of. Thanks to Legion. We need to do catch up on my, retail alts. They're just standing here. It's very odd, but yeah, there's the Grand
Well met.
Admiral. Mistress Ironhill. Get another book. Or the Spider. Wait. Or the Spider. While Troll was liberating his brethren in Lordaeron, Ner'zhul continued to build up his power. Oh yes. His power base in Northrend. A great citadel was erected above the Ice-Crown Glacier, and manned by the growing legions of the dead. Yet as the Lich King extended his influence over the land, one shadowy empire stood against his power. The ancient subterranean kingdom of Azul-Nerub, which had been founded by a race of sinister humanoid spiders, sent the elite warrior guard to attack Icecrown and end the Lich King's mad bid for dominance. Much to his frustration, Ner'zhul found that the evil numbers were not only immune to plague, but to his telepathic domination as well. The Nerubian Spider Lords commanded vast forces, and had an underground network that stretched nearly halfway the breadth of Northrend. Their hit-and-run tactics on the Lich King's stronghold stymied his efforts to root them out, time after time. Ultimately, Ner'zhul's war against the Nerubians was won by attrition. With the aid of the sinister Dreadlords and innumerable undead warriors, Lich King invaded Azul-Nerub and brought the subterranean temples crashing down on the Spider Lords' heads. Though the Nerubians were immune to the plague, Ner'zhul's growing necromantic powers allowed him to raise the Spider Warriors' corpses and bend them to his will. As a testament to their tenacity and fearlessness, Ner'zhul adopted the Nerubians' distinctive architecture style for his own fortresses and structures. Left to rule his kingdom unopposed, the Lich King began preparing for his true mission in the world. Reaching out into the human lands with his vast consciousness, the Lich King called out to any dark soul that would listen. Don't know why he didn't just start like mind fucking everyone, you know? Because apparently he can do that. 9th Brigadier General.
Interest you on a pint?
The war against the Horde has reached full tilt, Curganoch. This is a time of great need for the Alliance, and it's quite necessary that all of us do our part to help.
Watch your back.
And just see what's in this room.
Need help?
Bishop Delvey? Just the Delveys and is like just googling Delvey, like he's the first thing that comes up. Apparently he does have a quest that was removed in 4.0.3. Interesting. He's doing well, apparently. And yeah, I was thinking this might be the case. His name, Delvey, might come from the founder of Church of Satan, of the founder of Church of Satan, Anton Shansdor. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but anyway, Anton LaVey. I know it's funny. It's Church of the Holy Light. Gets one of the clerics' names by the guy who founded Church of Satan. It's funny. Common misconception about them: they don't actually worship Satan. It's I think it's just all symbolic thing. They're just atheists with extra flair, I guess. So I think, oh, I could mount up, but no, I can't. Not for a long time. Level 40. Sorry, I'm just having a look around this because I used to play this when I was younger. And it's nostalgic, though, like, it does differ from what I played still, like, you know? Wait, what? Okay, it seems some of my add-ons are still working here. It's okay, boys. Back off. You've done enough. Ow. Seriously? Fine. I was not expecting to get attacked, and I was thinking like, okay, sure, there might be. Oh, that's also I also remember that kind of look on the thing, but yeah, I wasn't expecting to get attacked, and when I did see the fighting and whatnot, I was thinking that maybe the enemy would be busy with that one person, not just rush after me. There's a little hidden shop there. You can buy like an offhand book that when you get attacked, you breathe poison on people. I'm probably not going to ever get such a book. I don't think it has any stats. But, yeah. Going to, at least have a look. So, well, at least this is a thing. Might seem obvious, but you never know what actually gets here and it gets into it or not. Like I know it seemed obvious to me for there to be a see how much health the enemy has feature, but they didn't introduce that till later on. So yeah, just because it's obvious doesn't mean it's actually in the frigging game. Oh, there's the random portal. Also, that is an odd line in the water. But yeah, that's the portal I was telling you about. There's just random portcullis over it, and no one knows what the hell it's about. Yeah, there's a running idea that it was to do with player housing. But no one actually knows. Huh. There's no one actually in the shop. Huh. This shop came later on. And it seems like you don't just get normally attacked here. The 5 deadly venoms. But, what was I saying? Let me backtrack. Don't remember. Anyway, we'll just continue walking around. Sorry, sometimes my mind just goes completely blank. But here is the PvP department of the area. Well, at least, yeah, it should be. It's actually different to what I remember. I remember this being a thing. The hell? Okay, I didn't know about this at all, and that's also a rather unique portal thing. Okay, here's all the ranks you can gain. Apparently the PvP system in WoW was in old WoW was a little questionable. Like you had to do like insane amounts of it to keep your title or something. Like once you got it, you didn't keep it. Like there could only be one Grand Marshal at a time, kind of thing. So you could lose your titles and all this.
Need help?
That's what one person was saying anyway.
Have a good one.
How are you? See you later.
Here's SI7. Jasper Fowl, shitty deal. Speak quietly and with great care. The wrong word in these parts could get your throat cut. What do you need? Dust decay, dust deterioration, flash powder. Also, as you see, there used to be different types of vials that you needed for potions, but at some stage they simplified it, so you just use crystal vials the whole way through, and they made crystal vials substantially cheaper.
Be careful.
Sloane McCoy
Hey there.
does the exact same thing as he does. Don't know why we need multiple NPCs from that. Tony Romano. Huh.